This news, President visits Meedhoo and Bandithu as part of his ongoing tour of Dalu Atoll. Kudahuvadhoo Council says President's visit is a step towards fulfillment of the island's aspirations. And HTC pledges to plant 1 million saplings to support President's pledge to plant 5 million trees.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News. I'm Yusuf bin Muhammad. The Kudahuvadhoo Island Council describes President Dr. Meedhoo's visit to the island as a major step towards fulfilling the long-standing aspirations of the island's residents.
During his visit, the President met with the Kudahuvadhoo Council, the Women's Development Committee, and various institutional representatives where key development projects and pressing local concerns were discussed. This marks the President's third visit to Kudahuvadhoo during his current term, underscoring his commitment to regional development. The Council expressed strong support for the President's policies and stressed the importance of ensuring that the newly initiated projects proceed without disruption. Among the primary concerns raised were the establishment of an industrial area, the construction of a fish factory, and measures to address coastal erosion threatening the island. The Women's Development Committee also acknowledged the government's efforts in empowering women in Kudahuvadhoo. They highlighted the importance of continued support for women's initiatives and expressed appreciation for ongoing efforts. During his visit, President Dr. Meedhoo attended several landmark events, including the commencement ceremony for the much-anticipated Atoll Hospital in Kudahuvadhoo. This 50-bed facility, constructed by the Road Development Corporation, is expected to be completed within 18 months at a cost of 181 million rupiah. The hospital will offer essential medical services, including mammography, dental care, and specialized orthopedic treatment. It will also feature private rooms, staff facilities, training spaces for medical professionals, and enhanced emergency care services. Government officials highlighted that this hospital would significantly improve healthcare accessibility in Kudahuvadhoo and the surrounding region. The foundation stone for a new Bank of Maldives branch in Kudahuvadhoo was also laid during the visit, attended by the President, senior government officials, and senior BML officials. The bank, currently operating in a private building, will soon have its own dedicated facility, which is expected to be completed by December this year. Additionally, a self-service ATM has been launched, improving financial accessibility for residents. One of the most significant developments announced during the visit was the construction of the Dal Kudahuvadhoo commercial port. President Dr. Meedhoo reaffirmed his commitment to ensuring the port becomes operational during his current term. The agreement was signed by Minister of Economic Development and Trade, Muhammad Said, and the CEO of Maldives Ports Limited, retired Muhammad Rishwan. The President described this project as a key regional initiative that will bring economic opportunities to the island. President Dr. Meedhoo emphasized that this port will be a vital asset for Kudahuvadhoo, supporting local traders, fishermen, and businesses. He assured the people that the project would be completed within the promised time frame. Infrastructure development was another crucial point in the President's address. He emphasized that the expansion of Kudahuvadhoo's harbour is a priority, given its importance to the fishing industry and local businesses. He also assured residents that waste management services by WEMCO would commence by July, improving sanitation and environmental conditions on the island. Education and sports were also key topics during the visit. The long-awaited indoor sports complex is set to be commissioned this year, fulfilling a major community demand. The President assured that this initiative is part of a broader plan to enhance youth development and recreational opportunities on the island. Housing challenges were another major concern addressed. Under the government's 500 housing unit project, applications will soon open for 3-bedroom houses to be built on private land, while flats will be constructed to accommodate additional residents. The President acknowledged previous issues with population relocation and assured the community that any concerns would be resolved efficiently. President Dh.Meedhoo reaffirmed his broader vision to develop Kudahuvadhoo and 6 other islands as urban centers. He assured residents that his promises are backed by determination and resources to ensure tangible progress. The visit to Kudahuvadhoo is part of the President's larger tour of Dalu Atoll, where he is accompanied by ministers and heads of state-owned enterprises. His engagements highlight the government's continued focus on development, infrastructure, and community welfare. With significant projects now underway and new commitments made, the people of Kudahuvadhoo can look forward to accelerated development in the coming months.
The Minister of Fisheries and Ocean Resources officiates the groundbreaking ceremony for a 30-megaton flake ice plant project in Bandidoo, a significant milestone in the government's efforts to strengthen the fisheries sector. The event was attended by President Dr. Mohamed Moise as part of his ongoing tour of Dalu Atoll. During the ceremony, Minister Ahmad Shyam laid the foundation stone for the government-funded ice plant in the presence of MIFCO's CEO, Dr. Vitaly Lubimov, and members of the Bandidoo Council. The facility, a public sector investment program (PSIP) project, will have a production capacity of 30 tons of ice per day and a storage capacity of up to 50 tons upon completion. The project is expected to be completed within 240 days. This initiative aligns with the government's strategy to address the challenges faced by fishermen in procuring ice. By establishing ice plants across the country, the government aims to reduce the need for lengthy and costly trips in search of ice, thereby lowering fuel consumption and operational costs. Following the ceremony, Minister Ahmad Shyam reaffirmed the government's commitment to this initiative, stating that multiple ice plants will be developed in key regions of the Maldives within the next 2 years. In addition to the ice plant project, President Dr. Mohamed Moise engaged with senior citizens of Bandidoo during a meeting held at Bandidoo School this afternoon. The meeting provided a platform for senior residents to share their aspirations and concerns, particularly their desire to acquire land on the island. The senior citizens also expressed their full support for the government's development efforts on the island. Addressing their concerns, President Dr. Moise stated that discussions would be held with the ministry regarding land acquisition, taking into account public opinion while making changes to the land use plan. He assured that efforts would be made to find a suitable solution with the highest priority given to the needs of the senior residents. President Dr. Mohamed Moise announces a series of transformative development projects for Dh.Meedhoo.
As part of the government's plan to enhance island development, the President reaffirmed his commitment to expanding land in Meedhoo, stating that the much-anticipated land reclamation project will begin soon. He noted that the environmental impact assessment is currently underway with the Ministry of Construction, Housing, Infrastructure and the Environment Protection Agency working closely to complete necessary procedures. He further stated that once the EIA is completed, the Maldives Transport and Contracting Company is prepared to immediately commence the reclamation work. Beyond land reclamation, the President highlighted key infrastructure projects that are set to continue as planned, including the water and sewerage system and the multipurpose hall at the local school, which is expected to be completed by 2025 May. He also assured residents that all stalled projects from the previous administration will be resumed within the next 2 months. As part of his commitment to improving healthcare services, President Dr. Moise inaugurated the extension wing of the Meedhoo Health Center. The newly expanded facility now includes a public healthcare unit, a smoking cessation clinic, a respiratory disease clinic, a maternal health clinic, and a child health clinic, significantly enhancing medical services available to the local community. Focusing on sports and recreation, the President announced major upgrades to sports facilities across all Maldivian islands, with Meedhoo set to receive a football stadium, a volleyball court, and a fitness recreation center within the next 2 years. He assured residents that the football ground development project would be carried out efficiently with all necessary equipment, including fencing and lighting, imported at a cost-effective rate. Expanding beyond the island, the president stated that the government also plans to develop children's parks and outdoor gyms on all islands in the Maldives, while upgrading existing parks with additional facilities to enhance recreational spaces nationwide. In a move to enhance banking accessibility, the president inaugurated the Bank of Maldives ATM service in Meedhoo. Installed in collaboration with the Meedhoo Council and BML, the ATM ensures that residents can now access essential financial services without having to travel to other islands, aligning with the government's broader initiative to make banking services available nationwide. During his visit, President Dr. Muiz also met with the Meedhoo Island Council, the Women's Development Committee, and heads of institutions to discuss key developmental priorities for the island. He reassured them that the government remains committed to addressing local concerns, with cabinet ministers and heads of state-owned companies providing updates on ongoing projects.
The Housing Development Corporation HDC commits to planting 1 million saplings as part of President Dr. Mohamed Muizzu's 5 million tree plantation program aimed at promoting environmental sustainability across the Maldives. HDC Managing Director Muhammad Maruf Jamil signed the pledge at a ceremony held in Kudagiri, reaffirming the corporation's commitment to greening islands under its jurisdiction. As part of the initiative, HDC has begun planting saplings and plans to establish a 100,000 square foot nursery in Lam Gan to support reforestation efforts. The trees cultivated in the nursery will be used for plantations in Hulumale, Rasmale, Kudagiri, Tilafushi and Gulifau, all of which fall under the HDC's management. The project aims to transform these areas into greener, more sustainable environments in line with the government's broader ecological goals. HDC has stated that it will continue working towards fulfilling its role in the nationwide afforestation initiative, ensuring that urban development efforts align with environmental conservation. We'll be back after a short break.
Yine kandam emmerwege vimeshan ero afta gahan nasibori komme nasibori enha sofia mi homa eken ramdomoge niyada kuriyada promotion adibuna 200 rupiya mati komme vyapareka kaasage bodite inam evare 520 rupiya 500 rupiya ebbar inam haddiha pas haskofi konara konnan 36 do istihare kemagena waake onde kel february bihin april 20 insan fiha roda hadiya marango insan fiha roda hadiya promotion.
Welcome back. The Bank of Maldives BML announces an expansion of its digital services, allowing customers to access all banking services online from the first day of Ramadan 2025.
This comprehensive digital transformation ensures customers can complete transactions without the need to visit a branch, with essential banking services remaining accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through BML's digital channels. The enhanced platform provides seamless access to cash deposits and withdrawals, fund transfers, and various payment services including loan, financing, and credit card repayments. Customers can also conduct overseas money transfers, apply for Louis loans and financing, manage their cards, and fulfill religious obligations such as Fitr Zakat payment, all from the comfort of their homes. Starting March 1st, 2025, BML will introduce groundbreaking digital services to further streamline banking for both personal and business customers. Personal customers will benefit from digital onboarding with instant online account opening capabilities, while existing customers can seamlessly apply for additional accounts online. The digital transformation extends to loan and financing applications, including those for home purchase, construction, and business purposes, which can now be submitted entirely through digital channels. Business banking receives a significant upgrade with instant online account opening and increased ATM withdrawal limits of 200,000 rupiah for business cards, effectively eliminating the need for check transactions. The international banking sphere sees notable improvements with the introduction of instant inward remittance, allowing incoming foreign transfers of up to $10,000 to be credited after verification, while outward remittances of up to $5,000 can be processed via telegraphic transfer or international money transfer through BML mobile banking. Customer convenience takes center stage with direct card delivery services, eliminating branch visits for card collection. Customers can handle activation and PIN changes through BML Internet and mobile banking. Merchant operations become more efficient with faster settlement times, ensuring payments made using BML-issued cards on the bank's POS terminals and payment gateway are credited within 24 hours. Service reliability improves with quicker resolution of ATM errors, returning funds to customer accounts within 1 hour for failed transactions. Business support reaches new heights with dedicated relationship managers providing personalized banking assistance complemented by 24/7 customer support through multiple channels including the contact center, chatbot, and live agents on the website, WhatsApp, and Viber. While BML's digital services will remain available throughout Ramadan, branch visits will be possible between 9:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. on all working days during Ramadan and the first 7 days of Shawwal. During the last 10 days of Ramadan, branches will remain closed except on March 27th and 29th, 2025.
Minister of Islamic Affairs Dr. Muhammad Shahim Ali Saeed announces that the government is making efforts to lower Hajj pilgrimage costs for Maldivian pilgrims. Speaking at the AHA Forum, the minister said that the Maldives Hajj Corporation is actively working on a special plan to reduce Hajj fares in line with President Dr. Meedhoo's pledge. He highlighted that multiple measures have already been taken to enhance the corporation's operations and ensure it functions as a trusted public entity. The minister also emphasized the government's commitment to improving the quality of services provided to Maldivian pilgrims, ensuring affordability and efficiency in the Hajj process. Further updates on the cost reduction initiative are expected as discussions progress. 15,000 households in Malé area successfully received tuna cases under the Roda Hadia program. On a post on social media X, Minister of Cities, Local Government and Public Works Adam Sharif Umar expressed satisfaction with the smooth progress of the distribution process, highlighting the effectiveness of the current arrangements. He shared his optimism about providing extra support to families requiring additional assistance in the days leading up to Ramadan. The minister confidently assured that the distribution would continue until every household receives their Ramadan gift. To enhance the distribution experience, the government implemented a convenient token-based system with collections taking place during the cooler evening hours from 8 p.m. to midnight. The program is said to benefit over 82,000 households nationwide with a streamlined collection process requiring only a national ID card and recent electricity bill. The minister reaffirmed his commitment to ensuring every household enjoys their share of Ramadan blessings before the holy month begins. Maldives Marketing and Public Relations Corporation takes part in the 75th Berlin International Film Festival, Berlinale 2025, with a promotional campaign aimed at increasing global awareness of the Maldives as a travel destination. The campaign featured large digital billboards showcasing visuals of the Maldives throughout the event, which attracted over 1.6 million attendees, including filmmakers, industry professionals, and international media. Berlinale, known for its cultural and industry significance, provided a platform for exposure to a diverse global audience. The festival, held from February 15 to 23rd, featured major premieres including Tom Tykwer's The Light and appearances from prominent actors such as Timothée Chalamet, Robert Pattinson, and Jessica Chastain. This year's edition also marked the first under artistic director Trisha Tuttle. The campaign was carried out in collaboration with Esot/Maldives, Resort Life Travel, Canary Resort Maldives, Arena Hotels, Brenia Cotrefar, and Summer Island Maldives, featuring promotions focused on the Maldives tourism industry. MMPRC's participation at Berlinale is part of its ongoing international marketing efforts, which include similar initiatives at global events. By engaging with an international audience at Berlinale, MMPRC aims to maintain the Maldives' visibility among travelers and industry stakeholders. The effectiveness of such campaigns in influencing travel trends remains to be seen as global tourism patterns continue to evolve. The Parliament approves the appointment of 5 non-resident ambassadors to Brunei, Luxembourg, Netherlands, France and Australia following a review by the Parliament's Foreign Relations Committee. The committee evaluated the nominees proposed by President Dr. Mohammed Moise and determined that they met the required qualifications for the diplomatic roles on February 24, 2025. The approved ambassadors are Dr. Mariam Shabina Ahmad for Brunei, Gila Ali for Luxembourg, Irtisham Adam for France, and Mohammed Louis for Australia. The President submitted the nominations on February 17th, and following parliamentary approval, the appointments will be finalized by the President's office. Thank you for watching MM News. I'm Yusuf bin Mohammed, and have a great day.